What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to hear me too good, but I'm whispering because it's 2 in the morning and it's Friday. Well, technically now it's Saturday, and well, I'm here with the 350Z. I was gonna swap out my front rims because I'm driving it tomorrow to Orlando for Orlando's classification event. So I'm leaving at 6 in the morning to head up there. I'm gonna drive the car. It's not getting trailered because my brother had to use the trailer, and I was coming here to swap the rims out, and unfortunately I left my keys at my brother's house. I already had to wake up at 6 in the morning to head out over there, so let's see what I have to do tomorrow. But I gotta update you guys on a little something. So 350Z finally got a much needed upgrade. Let me just show you guys something real quick. So as you guys saw, no more GK Tech angle kit. Now I'm running the FDF angle kit with the FDF adjustable camber arms in the front. Still on stock suspension, still on stock arms in the rear. I know I'm doing it the wrong way, but a deal came up and I couldn't say no. Shout out to my boy Brian. He gave me a hell of a deal on the angle kit. Didn't even get to use it on track, but unfortunately he had to stop drifting, so he didn't even get to enjoy it. Also, another shout out to Ryan Acevedo. He drives the ISR Performance 350Z. He runs FDF, and he gave me a few pointers, some advice. It was very helpful. From what I've been able to drive the car, because I had to pick it up about 45 minutes away from my house, I swung it a little bit in the rain. Near impossible for me to get max angle. Still haven't been able to lock it. But obviously at street drifting, you know, I can't go too crazy. But yeah, we're gonna go and test it out tomorrow at Orlando, and hopefully it goes good. I mean, first time with, I guess you could say, a big boy angle kit. Still on stock suspension, stock rear arms, still have the rigged e-brake with the bike handle. That's all getting changed though. These next couple months I'm gonna be ordering a bunch of parts and hopefully be competing for clutch kickers and maybe Pro-Am if I'm able to get the car caged in time. But that is the goal. I got a few months before car's got to be ready for that, so fingers crossed. Hopefully I'll be able to make it on time to be able to compete. Fortunately, I haven't been able to get the footage from the reveal video that I did, but that was before I did the angle kit. And the car, regardless, is going to get fully redone again, because if I run clutch kickers and hopefully Pro-Am, I'm doing a full livery. So this is gonna go, I'm gonna get my quarter panel fixed, probably some over fenders, new bumpers, new fenders, make it look good again. So I'm gonna you guys saw a little bit, but I'm gonna show you a little bit more of how it looks. So obviously it doesn't look in the best shape right now. I've done, I want to say 6 events already since I finished wrapping the car. That's nothing new, you guys have already seen that. But yeah, I mean, I came up with this design with my boy Gus. Kind of got inspired by my dream sponsor, Falcon Tires. I know it's really nowhere near Falcon Tires livery, but you get the memo. So a few little things I wasn't too happy about. Obviously, using cheap paper, you get a lot of bubbling. So when that happened, we went ahead and sliced this and, you know, did it like that. Remember, I wrapped the car in the outside, so you see a lot of like rocks, little air bubbles, stuff like that. Cheap paper once again, so it wouldn't stick good. Mind the lights, they're ugly. I have new ones already. That's from hitting cones. Once again, not sticking good. I put the car into the wall and I scuffed up this fender right here. It's pushed in, hence why I need to get new fenders. It was a light little tap, as you can see, blue carbon fiber and then blue. This is from the and I put it into the wall. But yeah, I mean, oh, can't forget this. Carbon fiber wrap the whole roof. It looked good for the first event, maybe 2. Then the wrap went to shit. Ended up coming out, you know, ended up bubbling, and it would peel off. So, but whatever. First time for us wrapping. Did it outside in the cold with cheap paper. 3 worst things you could do for wrapping. So yeah, I guess you can consider this a review video for the wrap and for the new angle kit. But it's time for me to go to sleep. It's like 2:20 in the morning, and I gotta drive all the way to Orlando in this thing with no AC, and the driver window just stopped working, so it's gonna be a long ride. Got my boy Nessa, we finally caught up to him. Then we got my brother. We just passed Palm Bay, so we're about 45 minutes away. So far, so good, no problems. Temperatures look good. Oil pressure looks good. She's a trooper, man, I can't complain. So we pretty much made it. We're about 2 miles away from the track. Stopped at a 7-Eleven, and I have no complaints as far as the drive. Now, comfortability, horrible decision to drive with that bucket seat. Only thing I had was, like, for example, with the car, I was rubbing a little bit in the front, but that's because I have some monster truck tires up in the front. I didn't get a chance to change them. These were actually tires I was supposed to be running tonight, and yeah, I mean, I'll change them at the track for another pair, but I had to use them for the drive. So I'm just gonna show you guys here real quick. That's my wrap, and she's looking mighty sexy. Just kidding, she's a bucket, but she's a trooper. We're gonna end up fueling up real quick and heading straight to the track. Well guys, we made it. 229 miles, not a hiccup. Everything was good, can't complain really. Car's perfect, man. I gotta give it to the Z. I beat it up a lot, and I may not always be on time with maintenance, but she sure is pretty good to me. So we're here waiting in line, and we're gonna get our spot, and I think we have to do a driver meeting at 1:30. I think it's like 12:45, and my class, I believe, that I'll be going into will start off at 3. So I won't be driving for a little while, which I'm kind of like happy about. That way I give the car some cool off time. Those times where I was going 90, 100, mind you, one of the sketchiest drives of my life. The steering is so sensitive, it's ridiculous. All right, so we're pretty set up already. Setting up the we're setting up the tent. We got all the tires out, rims. Cars are warming up, and well, their cars are warming up. I'm pretty sure mine is warm enough. But yeah, we're gonna finish up here, and we're gonna go do some tech, and then we have driver's meeting after. Real quick, so the rims that were in the front, I'm actually throwing them in the back. It's currently like drizzling, so probably gonna go the whole day with this set. And I threw my brother's stocks in the front. They were like the better ones. All the other tires are like 215s, and I think that's a 235. It's gonna be a little better for grip, hopefully. And yeah, let's go do tech. So we just finished driver's meeting. Got my umbrella girl here.
What's the layout that they ran on? Fuck you.
This is spring break bash. Adam LZ's event, yes. So we're here taking a look at the layout, and it's the spring break bash one. And I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like, just in case you don't know. Sorry if it's a little shaky, but it's pretty cold out here. But just so you guys know, you come in through here. Yo, you're getting him a shot. You come through here, go there, keep going wide, then you go through there, and then you kind of manji that over there. Stop focusing on my finger, and then we exit. So I ended up taking in as A class, which is the highest class. My brother and Esther ended up going in as B class, which is the middle class. But you know, I want to drive with them, so So I was like, you know what, just bring me down to B. Whenever they go to A, just bump me back up to A. Don't know why. I mean, I've never been to one of these. My car doesn't look the greatest, but hey, they put me in as A.
Yeah, doesn't know how to take bolts out.
Cha-cha stuff. So I drove all the way from Miami with, let me see if it'll focus, with no intake filter. So we're gonna take off that metal tube. Just leave it with, we're gonna take off the metal tube, and we're gonna leave it with the rubber one that it has. Or what did I just do there? Oh man, I'm excited. But yeah, we're gonna leave that one because when we take out that metal one, the one that stays there, which is a rubber one, sits higher. Jesus, can't even talk right now. So yeah, we're letting the cars warm up. B class is about to go in a second. Actually, B class is starting right now. So, gotta go. So, shout out to Juju for those outside views. As you can see, I'm getting my dog right. That boy's getting there. So I'm doing a lot of left foot braking, trying to go wide to get him to be able to keep and like stay there with me.
I'm gonna hit your door, but
hit it. That's all. That's fine with me. So I'm trying to get him to level up to A class. Unfortunately, Nestor's having some car issues and hasn't even been able to go do one run. So let me show you guys real quick. Tell us, Nestor, what you doing?
So I put this really badass oil temperature sandwich plate that has a thermostat built in it, and I didn't lock tight the Allen keys that allow you to put the sensors on the oil sandwich plate, so they're leaking. So now at the track I get to do the joy of removing these plugs with a Torx bit because hex doesn't fit, and then putting Loctite in him and then trying to put him back in while it's raining. So I'm soaking wet, I'm covered in oil, and I'm not having a good time. It's cold and I missed my run class, so this is what it is. I guess I should have double checked this before.
You see, in the case of the Z, we double check nothing, and she runs like a champ. But actually, shout out to Nestor. Oh, there we go. Shout out to Nestor, because if it wasn't for him, my angle kit would have been fucked. Because when we installed, and Nestor and my brother too. Whoa, I'm sorry.
I don't know how to set up suspension.
So, turns out when we installed it, me and Brian, my boy that sold it to me, we installed it wrong, completely wrong. So I had to take it apart completely. I had to take everything off, put it on again, and then to do the alignment, the adjusting points on the kit isn't really the greatest. So yeah, they had to do everything. Like if they had to adjust the camera, they had to pretty much take off the camera arm and then spin it because it's so weird. But so far so good. It's driving beautifully. I have no complaints. But once again, that's all thanks to Nestor and my brother. So our class is over now. We're gonna wait for the next round and get back out there. I also forgot to comment on that run where I dropped the tire and ripped my whole bumper off. I kind of knew I was gonna go into the dirt, So I just committed. Fuck it, send it, you know? So yeah, I dropped the tire and this is the results. I mean, obviously dirt in the rim. Tires are still looking good after a whole full session. Obviously it's raining, but you know, ripped my bumper off. Luckily these didn't rip off as well. So I still have that good for the drive back home. And yeah, it's driving pretty good. All right, so we're back in the car. Here in the pre-stage line, which is, for example, right now I'm in B class. C class is going up, but their time ends in like 3 minutes. So we make this line that way. As soon as their time is up, everybody gets off and we go directly on. So we're here chilling. It's a little cold, and Nestor finally got his car fixed, so he's gonna be driving now. And yeah, like I said, I forgot my GoPros, so unfortunately I'm not getting too much footage. I do have my brother's wife grabbing some footage, and then a photographer as well recording for me as well. So shout out to him. I'll probably put his at right there. So real quick before I go ahead and attempt this again, as you guys saw, I tried to do a 360, but it wasn't really a success. So that's my first time ever trying to do a 360, and I know I couldn't do it with the GK Tech, but with this angle kit, for sure now I can do it. And I'm gonna go ahead and try this one more time. So my session ended. Had some pretty great follows with my brother, but he kept on spinning out. There's a spot on the track where he keeps wiping out towards the end. But I then swapped over, started, kind of did oh my god, he almost lost it. Yeah, I started tandeming with Ryan, and I tried, when I was leading, I was trying to go as slow as possible because I have more power than him, but he has some grippy tires, so you know, he was able to stay kind of there with me. And then we swapped and I started chasing, and man, it was beautiful. A class is going up now, and then we have another session which is C and B's, and then from there it's open grid. So I'm just gonna watch a little bit, and then I'll be back in the car in a few. All right, what a crazy night. So I crashed my brother, and now I don't have footage of this. I don't know if I had footage of crashing my brother, but I crashed Nestor. It's all right, Nestor, it's all right. It wasn't that bad.
It's okay. I can tell you one thing, your IS300 build just got a little more expensive.
Yeah, that's not fair.
You didn't.
So-
Honestly, I didn't know what it was gonna look like. So this is actually way better than I thought. I thought it was just gonna explode.
So Nestor told us today before, I think it was before we started drifting, that
Give me space, cause I'm still.
no, not even about that. The fenders. He warned us. The fenders. Yes.
I told him you could take the door out. I don't give a fuck about the door.
That's the first thing he said. Don't hit the
He said, hit the door. Don't hit the
could be-
fender.
It could be nothing after. Don't hit the fender.
Unfortunately, he called it on himself. Unfortunately, he hit Max angle right here. It was in the front.
Again?
Yeah. So
Up and I was trying to pedal it out.
Yeah, yo, that's the same corner he hit me in the quarter panel.
so
You're out for blood.
so he told me to keep my distance. Well, technically, you told me no hitting. You didn't say you could keep your distance. You said no hitting. So I had very good proximity. I had very good proximity on him, like best I've had all day. And on the last turn, he spun out, unfortunately, and I couldn't dodge it. You know, I've dodged every single one of people spinning out. I've had several people spin out in front of me today, and unfortunately, I just couldn't save this one. So nothing really happened. Fender got pushed in, but it was regardless already like that. And then this was from hitting my brother. He kind of left foot broke a little bit too hard, and I didn't have, you know, my car kind of like straightened out. I was kind of still in drift, but I ended up hitting him. Nothing crazy, just scuffs on the bumper that actually come off. I wouldn't really consider that a tap, like well, it's a tap, but not with the tap I wanted. You pulled it out already? Oh my God.
Under here is fucking.
That's probably.
Yo, let me see how you pulled it out already.
Man doesn't even have a bash bar. His crash bar's been taking all the impact today.
Yeah, that poor crash bar.
Pull this out more.
Hey, that's right. Just be happy that you hadn't created me a bash bar and it didn't cave into your fender.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna make one.
Tommy was telling me that, oh, you're doing very good. And then he gave me pointers on the second turn. He's like, take it wide, boom.
Told you.
Dude, I don't like this rain. It's just fucking.
I
It's
love
like,
it.
I'm
That's
fighting.
just
This thing has so much fucking power that I'm
gonna be doing a whole lot of bleeping.
It's literally like 1,000 horsepower mod on Infinity Towers.
But I'm
I had a blast. Unfortunately, I forgot my GoPros at home, so I didn't really get outside footage or inside footage, only the 360, which I'm very happy about. Didn't even kill the same set of tires I came on. The tires that I put in the back were the tires I drove here too, which were the ones in the front. I swapped them over to the back and they still have plenty of life. Wow, that's crazy. That's like pretty much almost the same. It didn't really waste anything.
Mine's the exact same way.
Let me see yours.
And this is a 215, the smallest tire I've ran so far.
All right, so now this is gonna be the end of the video. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, giveaway coming real soon as we hit 200 subscribers. Still working on shirt designs. And yeah, time to pack up and go to the hotel because I'm on 2 hours of sleep. I'm out.